Hello everyone, I'm Karen McCullough and we are here with Me Name Ranch POMSKYs, and we are going to be doing the litters that are the younger ones. These little guys are all just 3 weeks old this week, and so everybody has their eyes open and we can predict eye color. So the first little guy that we're starting with is out of Lucy and Steele. And so he is full sibs to Autumn, which everybody has been loving the pictures of Autumn on our page. And he is a full sib. So if you're wondering what kind of he's going to look like, that's probably what he's going to be similar to. He does have 2 blue eyes, and he is a chocolate with the husky mask. And probably, I'm predicting him, I would say probably around 15 pounds. You think, Manny? That's what we're probably going to guess him at right now, and these are just estimates, but that's what he looks like probably with his size and what he's charting to be. And so like I said, these guys are 3 weeks old. I want to move on to the next little guy, and that's a little boy. All of them are little boys in this litter, right, Maddie? Yes. Okay, this little guy is Hickory. And Hickory is showing to have 2 blue eyes. Check that out. Press on him and see what I said in the comments. I think 2 brown eyes. As I was videoing, I was like, man, his little eyes are kind of dark. So he does show to have, that he's going to have 2 brown eyes. And he is a beautiful black and white little guy with the nose bar mask. And just sweet as could be. I think probably he's going to be in that 15-pound range is what we're going to guess him at right now. And you can see his beautiful little nose bar mask, which are very popular right now. And he has a beautiful black coat. I would say all these guys are going to kind of be similar coat to what Lucy has, I would say. So probably a short woolly. Alright, next little guy is Hayes, and he is spoken for. And Hayes is showing to have 2 blue eyes at the moment. And he has the husky mask, and he's a beautiful little guy. He was claimed, I think it was yesterday, by a guy named Joe that's retiring, and so this is his retirement present, and he's a beautiful little guy. I'm guessing that he's probably going to be just under 15 pounds, I would say. He's a little bit smaller in the litter, and he is a sweetie. Beautiful, beautiful little guy. All right, the last boy in this litter, he has 2 blue eyes. He has a wider blaze on him, and his name is Hunter, and he probably is going to be, do you think under 15? Excuse me. Right at 15 is what we're going to guess him at. They've started eating food now, just everybody's starting to get around a little bit and eat some. So their ears are just opening up this week. And so they're just starting to hear things and be more aware of things that are going on. So lots of changes this week for them. They're able to get their eyesights coming in a little bit better and just exploring a little bit. So that is Hunter, and he is available if you're interested in him. And I think, like I said, he's going to have a coat like his mom, I would say. So the next litter we're going to move on to is Pixie and Rookie's litter. And this little guy is spoken for. His name is Ike, and he has 2 blue eyes. He is that rare blue color, and he will be going to France. So he is spoken for, or Wales, I think it is, yeah. He's going over to Europe anyway. So you can see his beautiful blue coloring. And his nose bar mask. And so I think that he's probably going to be, I would say, under 15 pounds right now is the way it looks. So that's what we're seeing with him. And he is spoken for, and that was Ike. Okay, the next one is the blue little girl in this litter, and her name is Alyssa. And Alyssa is showing to have 2 blue eyes also. So these are out of Rookie and Pixie. And so if anybody's looking for a beautiful blue breeding female that is absolutely just stunning, she pretty much checks all the boxes. They will all look like they're all going to have the woolly coat. Both Pixie and Rookie have a beautiful woolly coat. So that is little Alyssa. We tried to do the live video outside today so we could get better color, but it's way too windy, so we might end up having to do the live video of the other puppies maybe tomorrow or this afternoon if the wind dies down. So this little guy here is Iron Man, and he is spoken for, and I think that he will probably be just over 15 pounds, I think, is what I'm going to guess him at right now. He has 2 blue eyes and a beautiful dark red coat. He is a very, very stunning little puppy. Big white puff on his tail. Just a gorgeous little guy. Aren't you? Huh? Yeah, you are. Oh, yeah? Oh, man. Are you kidding me? You were in bed and we took you out of bed to do this, huh? Really? He's got a lot to say. So it's pretty cool. We're doing POMSKY Showdown at the end of May. And so the lady that bought him is from Canada. And she's coming to pick the little red guy up. Right, this is the last little boy in this litter. And his name is Ian. And Ian is a blue, rare blue pied. He has 2 blue eyes. And he definitely is going to have a woolly coat. He's got the awesome husky marks on his face, and he's just a little sweetheart. Montana has definitely chosen him as her favorite, and she's the girl that works for us, so he gets extra special attention, this little guy, and lots of kisses every day. And this little guy is Ian, so he is still looking for his new home. He's just a beautiful little guy. I think probably, what would you say, right around 15? Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Is what we're gonna guess him at right now. So yeah, we're busy getting everything set up for the POMSKY Showdown at the end of May, and we're all excited about that. Okay, we're moving on to the next litter, and these guys are out of Faith and Rookie, so the same dad as the litter that we just talked about, but out of Miss Faith. And so both these boys that are in this litter are the rare lavender or lilac color, and they are just awesome colored. I'm gonna guess these guys at 15 pounds. They are extremely chubby. I didn't mean to insult you. You just only have one other one to compete with for your food, buddy. They did flash red eye, both of them, but it was a faint red eye, so I don't know if their eyes might change to be partly blue, or that they'll be maybe a green color. So only time will tell, but they did both flash red eyes, so right now we'll call them blue, but they might be subject to change later on. And they are just the coolest color of lavender. And that's kind of, these guys here were the reason why we wanted to do it outside, because underneath fluorescent lights you can't quite capture the color of the lavenders as good, but once you go outside then you can see it. Oh, I didn't say this guy's name, did I? This one's Jax? Okay, so this one is Jax, and the reason why we know is he's got a little white, oh, Jazz, are you sure? Yeah. He's got a white spot on the top of his head. He says, I've had enough. But both of them are quite a bit the same. I think this guy's going to be just a tick bigger. Okay, if you want to let him go. You can see how chubby they are. They just turned 3 weeks old today. So this guy's just a little bit smaller. And so this one is Jax. Okay, this one is Jax. The other one was Jazz. Whichever one has the white spot on his head, it's not him. So this little guy here is probably going to be a bit smaller. I would say under 15 pounds. And he is absolutely adorable too. And like I said, flashed red eye. So as far as we know, they will be blue, but could be subject to being like a party eye or maybe a green eye later on, which sometimes happens with the blues and lavenders. They're a little bit harder to predict eye color. All right, if you want to turn him around. We did just update pictures earlier this week, so all the pictures that are up on our website are the new pictures of these guys. And we hope to do new pictures of the older litters. We've got 2 older litters. We hope to do that later today, but we'll see if the wind dies down. Might end up having to do it tomorrow. So, there we go. Next litter. Now, what do we have? 1 left? 1 litter left. These little guys are out of Autumn and Champ. And they look like little Champ babies for sure. So this little girl here is Kiss. And, oh, she winked at us. She looks like she's going to have 1 blue eye maybe. And then the other one maybe a party eye or brown. This one did flash blue or red eye. So I think this one's going to be mostly blue. But this one over here, it was hard to tell. Which it's pretty early. Sometimes their eyes, it's hard to catch them before they blink. So, but right now we're predicting at least 1 blue eye on her. She's going to be tiny. Their mom is, 11 pounds, and Champ is like 8 pounds. So both of them are woolies. So these guys are going to be woolly. So these are going to be definitely the micro babies that we for sure know. Stick your tongue out. They definitely have the same shape of face as what Champ did when he was a little guy, don't they? Okay, so that was Kiss. And she's the only girl in this litter. Okay, the next little boy is Cash. And Cash doesn't show to have any blue eyes. He has the husky mask and the nose bar with the blaze. Very, very cool little guy. I think he's going to look an awful lot like his dad. It's like, who's talking? I think that he'll be just a little bit darker than what Champ is. These guys haven't started eating food yet. We're going to try that maybe today. But really, are you a character like your dad? Because your dad is definitely a little character. Yeah, you want to turn him around. Once again, I think that probably going to be maybe around 10 pounds. Under that probably. So if you're looking for a little stud that looks an awful lot like Champ, this little guy would be one of them. And then we have his brother that probably is just about a spitting image of Champ. This little guy here reminds me exactly almost of the way that Champ looked when he was a baby. And if anybody knows Bitsy and what did Bradley name his? Lindita, if you're on here, what did Bradley name his little girl that is out of Champ that looks just like this? Definitely going to be similar to this little guy anyway. They only ended up to be about 6 pounds probably. Bitsy's a little bit overweight, but it is totally adorable. Look at that. He's like, I'm just going to curl up and go back to sleep. That's what they do right now. They sleep a lot, they eat, and they're just barely starting to get around. That's it, isn't it? Okay, so if you are interested in one of these great little guys, you can reach out to us and we can see if one of these would be a good fit for you. Everybody kind of has different tastes. Some like them big, some like them small, some like them blue-eyed, some like them brown. So I think we've got a good variety of puppies. Some like them white and some like them pied. Some like them woolly, and most people like them woolly. But if you are interested in one of these little guys, we are located in southern Iowa, and we do have puppy nannies that can fly our puppies in cabin wherever in the United States, and we even have some that go into Europe and into Canada. So if you're interested in one of these guys but aren't from around here, we can make arrangements to have one flown to you. We do have the older litters, like I mentioned earlier, that we are going to do video and picture updates of them, but we might wait to do that till tomorrow because it is very windy outside. We'll see if the wind dies down. We'll pop back up here today. But God bless you all, and we always pray about where these little guys go, so we're just patiently waiting for God to have the perfect families planned for them and for them to go to their new homes. Everybody enjoy the wonderful day, and maybe we'll see you back here either today or tomorrow. God bless you. Bye-bye.